This time in Nugget Garage we've come to Lakeside Raceway. We were going to go out to Willowbank yesterday for the drags, but it all got rained out, so it was all cancelled, so we're out here today instead. The guys from Talk Tyne have hooked us up with a couple of tickets to get out here. They're all sold out, but they've got us in here, so we'll come out here and kick Scott's ass a bit, and we get my ass kicked everywhere else.
We've retuned this thing a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
With the bigger injectors.
Yeah, it is bigger injectors in there, yeah.
At roll racing we're at about 750, 770 rear wheel.
Like
it's got about 940 now.
Yeah, so it should be enough to actually kick my ass.
Well, I think I need an extra 100 horsepower to overcome the weight, so
and you got
should
that.
be close.
So, yeah. A good day. Anyway, we'll roll into it and get on the track and have a bit of fun.
Done.
Today on Nugget Garage.
Let mine down. I'm going to let my tyres down.
Must be a VW thing. Maybe it's just not a VW thing. Maybe it's a Mazda thing as well.
Do you think it's because the engines are like the wrong way?
Sideways engines?
Yeah.
Maybe. What was on the track?
That's oil there.
Oil. Oils ain't oils.
This time, I'm just going to jump him so I've got a chance.
I reckon 2 car lengths is a good start.
I reckon I'll just nail him as soon as I can. I don't care what he's doing, he can catch up. And if he doesn't, he lost.
Definitely trying to send you.
me. Shit. That thing is quick.
It's because he has coilovers he can turn.
It's because drift car stuff. What's that? You've got to go in. Your car can't keep going. Oh. Oh. They're red flagging.
Us? No, everyone?
Everyone?
You didn't believe me how good it is, mate.
Supra didn't make it, mate.
Oh, shit.
The all still goes. It's fine to drive home, just saying. Still go, mate? Oh yeah. Bit. Oh dang. Tell me a story. Tell us about your water.
Right, so we went to Lakeside, and I may have kicked Chris's ass like 3 or 4 times.
I wasn't ready.
Um,
It was raining.
the main
I was on
problem,
low boost.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pedal fest. I made the decision to leave the 29-pound map sensor in this to try and look after the gearbox, and that means basically I can't put a boost cut over 29 pounds of boost, and the timing is the same, you know, no matter how far over 29 pounds of boost it is, because that's the last part of the table. And it turns out, I think, the longer you stay on this thing and the more heat you get in the exhaust, the more boost it makes. And I don't have a open loop. I have an open loop boost strategy, so it was bloody hammering.
So it was
And
making.
I think it was making
how
more
much?
power than what it should have been. And after 4 or 5 back-to-back runs, it started getting pretty hot.
And
And
how much gas?
Then it decided to put its coolant everywhere.
How much gas did you have on it?
It's 100 shot to 6,000. So by the time you were losing, it was off. Don't worry.
No, mate.
So now, on the way to the track, I accidentally left the logger switching on at 1900 revs. See, it was full. And I got no data from the 5 or 6 runs that we had, so now I don't know if the coolant pressure spiked. So here we are. We're going to find out if it spikes.
And how much boost?
And how much boost was actually
How
in there.
much boost it takes to beat me?
Once again, though, we haven't done 5 laps with exhaust heat, so
Yeah.
it might be lower. I don't know. Main thing
Well,
is,
it will be lower, I guess.
I want to see if water comes out, because if it does, I'm either going to have to retension the head studs, or maybe upgrade them to CA 625 or something like that.
Just saying, mine drove home flawlessly.
Mine drove home flawlessly as well. After
No,
I
it
put 20 litres of water back in.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Let's do it.
Do you warm me uppy stuff?
Sorry.
pressure when you're on the brakes.
Smells a bit cool, you know.
Where's that going?
You're breaking up.
Oh. Oh.
Looks like it was going to go 31-ish, 32-ish pounds of boost.
I was heading towards 35 pounds. $34-ish?
Max head gasket. Did it push any coolant out, what?
No water that I can see.
I'll turn some boost down.
TJ wouldn't do that. Just saying. Oh yeah, it was up there.
What's the plan? Well, I think I've still got to pull pressure or try and pull timing out until I'm not lifting the head.
Still picking the head up at that.
Is there no water coming out of it?
A little bit of water. One year's head life, eh? TJ wouldn't do that. Yeah, you got a little bit out there. There's a little puddle coming out here.
Is there? What do you do, dear?
I'm going to slow that down and see where your heart breaks.
It's obviously lifted ahead. That was only 23 pounds, didn't do that last time.
Yeah.
Alright, so even though I was trying to hope that this wasn't the case, a little bit of irresponsible Chris ass kicking has cost me a lifted head. Even with the boost turned back down now to like 23-ish, where we didn't have a problem before, it now pushes out water, so I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do to fix that. I could go to like a CA625 head stud, but it's an aluminium block with a fine thread, so I'm not sure how much torque I could actually get on a stud without pulling the thread out of the block. You could go to a 1/2 inch, like a coarse thread head stud, but that would mean I'd take the motor back out. Or I could just turn it down a little bit and pull the cams out and go over the head studs again and see if I can re-torque them down, see if I can get away with it that way. It's probably a wishful thing to be thinking for, but I really can't be bothered pulling the motor out. Even with mid 800s. It should still be a good race with Chris. I really want to do that at the track, and that's about a month away now. So I think I'll just put it up on the hoist and pull the cams out, tighten them back down, and try and find that one valve clearance. It's a bit big while I'm at it, and then we'll just leave it. Hope for that. Yeah.
So no roll racing then.
When's that? Next weekend.
Next weekend. Like my car's ready to go. I'm just saying.
I gapped you pretty bad, eh?
You did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I got my ass kicked a little bit. But you had like gas and 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, but every time I had
And
to
that wasn't
pedal
the deal.
I had to make 290k an hour wheel speed again with riding the boost, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pedal fest anyway. But either way, there was at least one good run where we were both hooked up and you were just still pulling lanes. You were just going.
Yeah, I think I was unprepping my lane each run too, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll come up with a plan and see you next time.
Well, I'll go roll racing next week, and you let us know how you're going, eh?
Don't make me fix this shit, don't you? I'll just put a massive catch can on it and another 20 litres of water in the back so I can just pump back into the engine.
Have you got enough room in your Haltech for another pump?
Yeah, probably. All right, bugger off. I'm going to go and cry a bit.